How are you? Look better in person.
I appreciate that.
But his abs, you need to work his abs.
Yeah.
This is the biggest problem. Let me see. Let me see. I gotta see for real life. Let me see, dude. Holy man. I mean, this guy is peaked all the time, you know?
I do try.
You look great.
I do.
And you have to say one thing. You gotta knock on wood.
Yeah.
Because this guy looks healthy.
Can you guess where we're at? We are in Bev's gym, Bev Francis' gym, New York, and it's the last day here in the US. So I thought, where could we go, or where do we have to go before we head back to the UK? And it has to be here. So we're going to get a final session in. Nothing major today because obviously it's 2 days post-show. I'm not going to be wanting to lift any heavy weight. I'm still just trying to recover from the weekend. But this is going to be me answering your questions. So I've already put it out on social media. What you want to know from me, whether it's nutrition, training, personal life, whatever. People have been coming in asking me questions. And what we're going to do, as we just test out all the gym equipment, because there's some equipment in here what the UK just don't even have, and it's an amazing place. So I don't want to just stick to one muscle part. We're going to go around and have a play on all the machines. But I'm going to answer the questions as we go. So let's get right into this video. First question, Bill.
So, first question is how to build mind-to-muscle connection in a weak body part.
In a weak body part, right, so I think it's really important. Make sure you're fueled up on that day, so you've got a good amount of calories in before you go into the gym. Make sure your mindset is right, so you're already thinking about the session before you've even started it. And make sure you're well rested, so you don't go in tired, not feeling energetic and lethargic, because they're the three main factors where you're gonna have a shit session. So once you get into it, start off really light, and I mean really light, and fully contract that muscle as you do the movement. So don't think about just moving A to B and just moving it. If you're doing a pec fly, for instance, even if it's 5 kg, you squeeze this shit out of your chest as if you're stood there tensing it. You squeeze, you squeeze, you squeeze, and at the full contraction, you hold it. You fully squeeze, you make sure it's fully contracted before you go again. And this is just on your warm-up set. Between those sets, hit some poses, hit some chest shots, get blood into the muscle, and get that feel before you even get into your working sets. I guarantee that mind-to-muscle connection will be there.
Workout split do you follow before a competition?
So I've tried a lot of different workout splits, so push-pull legs, traditional bro split. For me, the bro split has always worked for me. Something I've really enjoyed, something I've done consecutively since I was 14 years old. Never got bored of it, and for me, if I miss any of my muscle groups in the week for unforeseen reasons, I can just put it in at the end of the week. So it's always worked quite well in my working life relationships, and I've done that 6 days a week, and I've done that all the way into my show. The only thing that will change is my rep range, my tempo, my weight, my rest periods, all that kind of thing. So as I get closer, that will all be adapted to where I'm at in my, my prep. If you do want to follow any of my training splits, my programs, my nutrition, then head over to RT Coaching. I'll put the link below and you can see all of them there.
So I've been working with Ryan now for nearly 7 years, since I think it was 2016, which was the Arnold win in Ohio. I'm a sports therapist, and we do a lot of deep tissue work, physio work, recovery. So all the way up to the show, we get the work done.
There's a special product that you use.
There is a special product which we've been using in the last year, and this is Replus Heating Muscle Serum.
Are your Alta shorts allowed in NPC amateur shows?
Of course they are. They're allowed in any federation, but they are specifically designed for NPC IFBB. It's a 4-way stretch material. This has took me over 2 years to get these to market, and they have cost me an absolute fortune to get them perfectly right. So yes, they're available worldwide. I'll put the link below so you can go try them out. And the new ombre selection will be releasing this month as well, so stay tuned for them. We've got 3 amazing new colorways. We've got 4 original colorways, so make sure you grab a pair. Link below.
How are you? Look better in person.
I appreciate that.
But his abs, you need to work his abs. Yeah. This is the biggest problem. Let me see. Let me see. I gotta see for real life. Let me see, dude. Holy man. I mean, this guy is peak all the time, you know? That's why you win in contests.
Yeah, just need that Olympic title, getting told.
And you have to say one thing, you gotta knock on wood.
Yeah.
Because this guy looks healthy.
Yeah.
He looks gnarly and healthy. Man, you must be like religiously tunnel vision, right?
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
Can I ask how much do you weigh?
We actually weighed in the day before, which was 200 pounds on the dot.
200 exactly?
Yeah, I probably dropped it a little bit overnight, but I don't manipulate carbs, water, anything on stage.
5'11"?
5'10".
5'10"?
Yeah.
Very good.
It's still quite light, yeah.
I just love that body. You know, back in the days,
Yeah.
we had a guy who had that abs. We won the NABA Universe in the short class.
Yeah.
And that, his name Kasim Yazbek, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
His abs was very sharp.
Yeah.
And I tell people that all competition won in here.
Yeah. That's what I was always obsessed with, though. I was always obsessed with aesthetic oversized. I always went for
Beautiful, man. May God bless you, man.
I appreciate that.
Have a good workout. We won't make it too long.
No, great.
Yeah, let's take a photo together.
Thank you very much.
May God bless.
Enjoy it. Take care.
Thank you.
Were my abs there? I don't know if my abs were there.
They were popping.
burgers? They were there.
What led you to compete for the first time? So what was the reason behind it?
Right, okay. So I first started training when I was 14, and that was purely because of body dysmorphia. Going into my teenage years, obviously girls come on the scene, you become more self-aware, and I was just slightly overweight. I was still really competitive in sports and everything, but I was just slightly tubby, and I lost a lot of self-confidence. So that's why I started the gym, to try and build and sculpt my physique to gain confidence. I did that for 7 years, no interest in competing, it was just for the love of training. But in that 7 years I started work, I stopped my sports at the weekends, I didn't have time to do sports. So I've always had a competitive mindset, but I just didn't have anywhere to channel it. I didn't have a channel to go down. So when I was 20, I was training with super heavyweight bodybuilders. Everyone around me, they had this competitive drive and this consistency and dedication for a specific goal, and I had nothing. I was just training because I wanted to look good. So that's what led me to compete for the first time. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and have a sole focus whilst I was training every day. And then yeah, I never looked back since. Right guys, so this is officially a wrap here on the US tour. Just like I say, nice way to end an amazing week here in New York, finishing off at Bev Francis Gym. Did like an all over body circuit and we answered some questions from you guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, just very informal, just a nice chat about certain topics that you guys constantly ask me. So hopefully I've answered them for you. Stay tuned for what's next. When we get back to the UK, there's a lot going off stage, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to bring you on the journey with it. So when we get back to the UK, we have got Olympia prep, and we mean it this year, and we've got some other things that I really want to bring you in on the journey, and it is absolutely major, massively excitement. So see you later, peace out from the US, and I'll see you in the next video.